Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So on Monday, market has shown the action that we actually were prepared for, and we talked about it in the weekly report and said as market has hit resistance on the daily, we expect to get the pullback out from this level, which we intend to use for taking the long position, because as we discussed in the weekly report as well, we have the bullish grabber on the weekly chart with an invalidation point right at these lows, which theoretically suggests as ultimate target is taken out of this top, so moving above the 1240 area. So that's pretty nice potential of this trade, although this is really good that we have so extended target and so on. But today we also will take a look at the closer standing targets, because maybe it also makes sense to consider something that we have near, and maybe some traders intend to take the profit earlier to close the trade and do not wait for a more extended swing, because, well, it depends on the personality and what time frame you're trading on. So anyway, on Monday, as you can see, we've got the pullback, although our suggestion was to the 1050 area, because that was a confidence on the intraday chart, if you remember. I will show a bit later. But yesterday it was really good manufacturing PMI data from the United States, and that has pushed euro currency a bit lower. So that has triggered more demand for the United States dollar in moment, and it was just showing a bit more downward action right to the 618 support. But anyway, the pullback that we have discussed is done. Trend holds bullish on the daily chart, which is good. And now we could consider the possible taking the position and see how market will respond on overall construction. Invalidation point, as I said, of this setup will be right here. So if market will break it down, well, that will be the just open road to one rate lows, because this is not just the bottom of the grabber that we have on the weekly. This is major 618 support, and we already talked about it. That's actually last outpost for the bulls. Only here market could change overall tendency. Once this market will not able to hold above this area, market will drop lower, well, it will open bearish road, and it's actually let market easy to reach the previous lows, because here, guys, we do not have any significant support anymore. Now we are watching for scenario with the grabber and how it will be realized on the market. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you can see this retracement that has done here to the 1030, or almost to the 1030 areas, slightly higher. And in a row with the grabber, we also have this ABC bottom pattern. It has the OP at 1140 approximately, its first target. XOP stands at 12 even, so very close to the ultimate grabber target, but that's, as you can see, relatively extended target. So we have here. This is what about extension. Also, guys, here we have the downside channel, as you can see, and it really could provide us some assistance, because, well, normally market moves from the upper border to the lower and continue the same action. And currently, as you can see, as the upper action to the upper border is already done, theoretically, market has to proceed based on the logic of the channel. It has to proceed with the slower motion right down back to the lows, right? So it should be somewhere to, if we will measure approximately the distance, let's take the shorter time, well, it should be somewhere to here. It's 109.35. So this level should be, because this overall action inside the channel is usually very harmonic. And here, the one thing that we also need to keep an eye on an early reversal, and this spike down, it could be really, well, at least not bad background for this early reversal. If market will stop downward action right here with the C point starting to turn up and challenge the upper border of the channel, that will be bullish sign. So be bullish factor indication of the early reversal inside of the channel and possible breakout, which confirms our suggestion on a possible upward continuation. Chances on that actually not small, because if we'll take a look at the hourly chart, take a look at the manner how this drop has happened. So it was just kind of the railroad track by the Jordan Apple rejection of price, or just bullish engulfing. You could treat it as anyway, but you can see it's very short term. Just drop below it and return right back up. Very fast action. Usually this type of action has the bullish feature, and it suggests the possible sharp upward continuation. So that's another important point. It would be nice if market were able to hold above it and do not break it to the downside. It will not be vital to the grabber setup, but this is preferable to keep the purity of the bullish context. It would be preferable if market will hold above these lows and keep this some kind of the price that has been rejected untouched and just continue move higher. That will be just perfect. So that's what we have currently on the euro. Our setup is still valid, and let's keep watching what will happen today, whether market will confirm our suggestion or not.